Hi singles, it is Token Leo Tarot. So excited to be here with you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome if you are new here. Welcome back if you are returning. This video is going to be focused on love for singles for the month of April, which is definitely fast approaching. As you can see, we have 4 piles prepared, which I would like you to, of course, choose from intuitively. Timestamps will be located in the description box. So once you have made your selection, you can go ahead and just jump straight to the pile that you chose. But let me go ahead and go through each pile first. The first pile is the Gifts from the Sea Oracle deck, which goes with our Rose Quartz Crystal. Second pile is our Messengers of the Heart Oracle deck, which goes in conjunction with the Citrine Crystal. The third oracle deck is the Sacred Self Oracle, which corresponds to the Amethyst Crystal. And last but certainly not least, number 4 is the Golden Insights Oracle deck, which goes along with our clear quartz. So pause the video right now if you need to. Take more time to choose your pile, and then we will jump straight into the messages. Okay, so welcome pile 1. Again, you have chosen the Gifts from the Sea Oracle deck along with this beautiful rose quartz crystal. Now, just a little bit about the rose quartz. This is a crystal that is linked to all sorts of love. It communicates all kinds of love and self-care, and is also linked to the heart and throat chakras, okay? So let me go ahead and put this right here, and let's get started for you. So focusing in on the month of April. Ooh, getting a little slippery. Those that chose pile 1. We have some loneliness that is coming out, okay? So some of you could have been single for quite some time, possibly even gone through a breakup recently and are kind of going through the motions right now, feeling a little bit lonely and possibly wanting to bring new love in. Some of you could definitely be drawn to water, bodies of water, or even drawn to sunrises, okay? But there is a message here with this card to remember that you are not alone and that you do have your spiritual team with you at all times. Divine timing is going to be at play when it comes to your love life and your love situation. We also have coming out that there are some fears present with you, pile 1. There are both conscious fears and unconscious fears. So you could, deep down, although you want love or you want to bring love into your life, there could be a subconscious fear of getting hurt again, or that fear could be very much conscious, okay? But there are certainly some fears that you are going to have to deal with before love does enter your life. You're going to need to conquer whatever this is, any love blockages that you need to tackle, because that may be preventing you from bringing in your soulmate, your partner, your person, however you would like to describe that. One more. Let's move these over. Okay, and we also have the unconscious. And the message is, I'm unlocking the secrets of your unconscious mind and awakening your true potential. So pile 1, a lot is coming out about the unconscious, which lets me know that there are some deeper sort of issues or themes surrounding your love life that maybe you are not even aware of. And again, your spiritual team is going to kind of be unlocking these things so that they can bring love into your life because you are wanting it. Some of you definitely do need to, or there is a message here for you to face your shadow self and kind of release these blockages that you might be, again, knowingly or unknowingly holding on to. Pile 1, what is their love blockage? So, some of you have this idea that love has to be hard in some way, or when you are with someone, there has to be struggles, okay? It can't be something that is just peaceful and that just comes very much easily and naturally to you. It's something where, you know, it has to involve some form of struggle or some form of toxicity, because maybe that is what you're used to seeing and what you're used to being involved in. But I am here to let you know that it definitely does not have to be hard. So some of you definitely need to release that belief or that notion. We also have confusion and not committed. All right, so some of you may resonate with the idea that you don't really know what it is that you want anymore. You have possibly been through so much, been through so many different partners, you know, have not found love yet. And it's like, do I even want a relationship? Am I ready? You know, all these problems sort of seem to happen all the time. Maybe it's just safer to be single. So it is either that you are not fully committed or fully, you know, ready to invest yourself completely into another person or another romantic connection. Or you could also find that you are constantly chasing someone, okay? So there is that element that either you are constantly the one that is chasing after love, trying to get other people to love you, putting forth most of the effort, or, you know, we are in a situation where we are constantly being chased because there's a thrill in that. So let's move on to your tarot. Just set these to the side. Pile 1 singles for the month of April. So the energy that you are going to be stepping into the month of April with, we are wanting to experience life, spread our wings, travel, meet new people, and we're also craving excitement in a sense. We're craving new beginnings. We're craving passionate energy. So this lets me know, Pile 1, that you are needing someone that is very passionate, okay? Your next person that comes into your life could definitely be a fire sign, someone that has fire placements, or if not, just someone that has a general passion and zest for life. We are needing to kind of leave behind, with these coming up as your obstacles, those partners that are a little bit cold, a little bit detached and distant. those that maybe choose logic more so than emotions, and maybe even those that kind of just seem like they want our attention. They want our, recognition and our praise, but without really giving to the connection as much as we do. So you are needing to invest your time and energy into someone that really puts forth the effort to make sure that you know that, 1, love doesn't have to be hard. 2, love does not have to be distant. It can be up close and personal and feel really good. It can also be full of excitement and passion, and it can feel adventurous. That's what I feel like you need, pile 1. You also have or could have a problem with attracting people that are a little bit irresponsible, that do not take accountability for their actions, and that are generally unreliable. Maybe you are the one that comes up as the mature one, or even feeling as though the person that you're with is more like a child or someone that you have to mother than, more than anything. And look, we also have a message for you to keep shining, okay? Your light irritates their toxic demons. Some of you have had experiences with energy vampires, okay? People around you that sort of drain your energy, make you feel as though you aren't good enough, even when you're just being yourself and shining your light. They found a problem in it or wanted to bring you down. So there is that energy, pile 1, of you needing to sort of leave these things behind, self-reflect, and look at these past patterns and how we can kind of move away from whatever energy we were in that were keeping us attracted to or connected to these kinds of people, so that we can elevate, okay, and bring in the new into our lives, especially starting with the month of April. So who do we see coming your way, or what situation do we see coming your way? Okay, with the Death card, we are putting things to bed, okay? We are ending things, possibly leaving behind for good some past connections that we realize are not beneficial to us and where we want to go. And there is a rebirth or a transformation that is in the works for you in regards to love for the month of April. Okay, so we are kind of setting a new tone. Okay, we also have something rushing towards us, or we are now rushing forward towards this new life, okay? Be careful of, being a little bit impulsive or reckless, so, or again, just kind of accepting anything that comes your way or anyone that comes your way. But there still is this big energy of, fast movement and wanting to bring about change, wanting things to come in for us quickly, and really going after the things that we want. The Knight of Tower card reversed. So this is letting us know, pile 1, that some of you will find it hard to make these adjustments, okay? Because with the Tower card coming out in the reverse position, we are resisting some kind of change or transformation, okay? here it is, ready for us to rush towards it, rush towards our new life or our new connections. But we may be resisting it because we are too drawn to what is familiar, or what it is that we already know. Advice. Saw that Judgment card wanting to come out. So a decision, of course, is going to have to be made, an awakening of sorts. Again, this energy of there being some sort of renewal, that is what needs to happen so that you can bring in this new love, okay? You have to kind of let go of these past traumas or past people that you are holding on to. Advice. Get out of your head, okay? Some of you are finding that you have sleepless nights. You're up worrying. You're up stressing. There's a need to let go of that, okay? A need to release. You're also needing a new perspective, okay? A shift in perspective. So what I'm getting generally for all of this, pile one, is that, again, there is, you know, a heavy energy of resistance, a heavy energy of feeling maybe for some of you as though you are not worthy of love, or, you know, that it's just something that's kind of just always seems to slip through your fingers. Before love is going to come into your life, all right, take April as your month of, again, that new beginning to kind of shift our perspective, get out of this anxious energy, and really tell ourselves that we are deserving of love and that we are worthy of love. Because I definitely see that, you know, this person who is passionate, who is fiery, again, perhaps a fire sign, you can have this new beginning or this fresh start and this, you know, happiness with someone, but you are kind of getting in your own way. Let's see. If pile one can get out of their own way, focus on their shadow work, what do we see next in love for them? Okay, let me just tap into that. Once we get past these barriers and blockages, what do we see? All right, do you see this? Let me just go ahead and break this down for you, pile one. Okay. With this Eight of Pentacles, we are putting in work, okay? We are dedicating our time, our energy, and ourselves to make sure that a connection is stable and loving and really has our attention and is a priority in our lives, okay? And in doing that, we won't have to feel as though we are either in competition with other people for a mate, or that we are even in competition with our partner. All right, there has to be work and effort and, you know, commitment to the situation. Once you do that, you will find that you are emotionally happy, okay? This is the card of wish fulfillment, dreams coming true, okay? Emotional satisfaction and being content overall. So I do feel, again, that you can have something really great coming in for you, but it seems like more so for the month of April, we are needing to kind of focus on ourselves and getting past these blockages and these, you know, these thoughts that we have put into our head about love, because that is ultimately what's going to keep it at a distance from us, okay, pile one? Let me give you one last message. Give me a second. Okay, so let's just shuffle these very quickly. Message for pile 1. Okay. And we actually have 2 coming out. The first is Ocean Cleanse. Protect your energy, okay? Protect your energy, protect your vibrations. Make sure that we are vibrating on a high frequency instead of, you know, in these low energies, rejecting love, again, thinking we are not worthy of love, etc., etc. We also have, I don't want to butcher this name, 𝙧𝙚𝙖𝙙𝙨, forgiveness, okay? Acknowledge the hurt and allow yourself to ascend. That is going to be so important for you, pile 1. Some of you are carrying past traumas, past issues, and by holding on and clinging on to that, okay, you are doing yourself very much a disservice. So some of you are needing to not only just forgive these past people that have caused you hurt, but also forgive yourselves for, you know, either allowing it or tolerating it or however you perceive it. Forgive yourself for that as well so that you can move on, okay? And that is when we will start to see our love life flourish. So that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Also, comment down below if this resonated. I would love to hear from you. But we are going to move now on to pile 2. Welcome, pile 2, to your spread. Again, you have chosen the Messengers of the Heart Oracle deck along with this crystal right here, our Citrine Crystal. So a little bit about this one. This is a crystal or a tool that helps us to, let me get this one out of here. Not only helps us to build our confidence, but also allows us or aids us in overcoming any challenges and building, you know, that mental toughness. So some of you could find that that is relevant to your love life where you have faced many challenges. You have, you know, dealt with issues of insecurity or been in situations where you have lacked self-confidence and maybe even felt, you know, a little mentally weak in whatever way you perceive that, whether that is struggling with, you know, intrusive thoughts or worry, excessive worry, or anything like that. So starting off with your Oracle deck, pile 2 for the month of April. What is significant for pile 2? Singles. Pile 2, singles for the month of April. All right, so the first card that we have coming out is the Rival. All right, and again, going back to where some of you may have faced some sort of issues with your self-confidence, this card is highlighting situations where your partner or possibly someone that you were connecting with chose someone else over you. For whatever their specific reasoning was, whether this was simply just lust or impulse or, you know, family being involved, whatever the case, that could have definitely, you know, in the past affected your self-esteem and the way that you now navigate through love situations. We also have the card of choices coming out. There may be a choice that you feel you now have to make in regards to love, possibly even with a past person. Some of you, though single, you could still be craving the energy or wanting to start anew with a person from your past. But, you know, we are at a crossroads. Do we want to work it out with this past person? This is only going to resonate for some of you. Or do we want to just continue moving forward? But a lot of you definitely do have someone from your past still lingering in your energy or in your thoughts. Look at this heavy energy of, you know, past situations. We have missing you. Someone is missing you, pile 2. Perhaps you missing them, or it being, you know, mutual, all right? But still that energy of, is it a little bit too late for us to fix things or to mend things? Has the damage been done, you know, to the point where there just isn't any going back? And we also have coming apart. Meeting you was unexpected. You changed our whole world forever, but are now feeling lost, you know, and losing your old identity. Heavy energy of, you know, the past. For those of you that don't resonate with that, you know, whether this is just in regards to your very distant past and things that you have gone through, there is still this energy of, you know, do I want love? Do I want to bring love in? Do I want to just kind of focus on myself for now and deal with my, you know, my own thoughts and my own, how can we say, issues that you have in regards to love, okay? But some of you are definitely wanting to kind of move beyond that and adopt a whole new identity, become a whole new person, someone that is unaffected by the things that happen to them, someone that can be happy and kind of just go ahead and move forward. So let's move on to the tarot now. For the month of May, what do we have coming for pile 2? So let's see. So it looks like you definitely have some very sudden changes headed your way for the month of May, or April, excuse me, for the month of April, pile 2. While this could involve a little bit of chaos, some emotional turmoil or emotional upheaval, something is going to be destroyed so that something better and more stable can be rebuilt. Okay, once this tower moment happens and something possibly comes to an abrupt end, okay, whether that is with a person breaking ties completely or a mindset, it's going to give us this renewed sense of hope and faith and optimism, trusting in the universe. Your challenge, though, is coming up as the 5 of Wands, which denotes some sort of competition, rivalry, you know, fighting. And what is this in regard to? So many of you will find yourselves fighting to just keep your emotional stability, to keep your sanity, and make sure, you know, the peace that you're trying to find and may find doesn't get away. Some of you may be connected to a water sign that may cause some sort of issues in your life. If you resonate with the story of, you know, being connected to a past person still, you know, that past person lingering in your energy. And this person could be a little bit emotionally immature. Okay, so one of your struggles, again, if you resonate with being connected to someone, is finally breaking free of this emotionally immature, emotionally unstable person. But regardless, if you are not connected, it's just going to you'll find that it will be a struggle for you to maintain your balance and really just find peace in the month of April. There is going to be a need to sort of just flow, not try to control situations too much, and just take things as they come. Deal with things with ease. Okay, look at that. We have the Intimidated card coming out. You could find that a lot of people are intimidated by you or your presence. You might come off as, you know, a very strong individual, someone that is very powerful. Whether or not you believe that to be true yourself personally, that is how other people perceive you. You know, you may make other people feel intimidated, or while you are on your growth and ascending, that will intimidate people, which is not necessarily your problem, pile 2. That's actually, you know, in a way, a good thing, because it means that you are changing, you are elevating, if that's the case. Anything else for pile 2? We also have off the grid. So some of you could feel that in this month, you know, you are not necessarily wanting to be in the spotlight. Withdrawing from friends, family, even withdrawing from social media. Pretty much going into a hermit mode of sorts. Again, from what I'm picking up on, to kind of be able to maintain your emotional and spiritual well-being and peace. Last card that we have coming out is finessing. So there's also going to be a warning for you all to be very careful of people that come around you trying to smooth talk or maneuver their way into your life by using these, you know, slick words or actions that have a hidden motive. Again, I want to say this is mostly for those of you that are still having that past person or past energy taking up space. Do we see anyone coming towards pile 2 in April? Or not anyone. Do we see a new person, new love coming towards pile 2 in April? I don't want to hear anything else about this ex. Okay, do we see new love coming in? Okay, with this Wheel of Fortune card, some of you could definitely have a soulmate connection coming in. For sure, this deals with luck and karma, you know, which also involves good karma. Change is happening, which I feel like is necessary for a lot of you. You are needing change in your life. Look at this. We also have the Ace of Cups coming out. Love, intimacy, new beginnings, compassion. Okay, so some of you definitely have something very good coming to you. Or someone very good, I should say. Pile 2, I feel that you have been through so much that the universe is now finally ready to reward you, because I see some really great things coming in. Like I said, with this Ace of Cups, new beginnings in love, emotional expressions, a very deep commitment, possibly a soulmate. And now with this Temperance card coming out, we of course have, you know, that energy of this being a very harmonious relationship. All right, where we have balance, and that is a balance of love, respect, and committing to one another. So we have some water sign energy, which of course is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Temperance card gives us Sagittarius energy. And with this Wheel of Fortune, we have Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus energy. But I definitely feel that you have someone coming your way in the month of April. And this is going to be someone, again, that balances you out and that gives you all of the emotions that you have been wanting and craving. Someone that is able to express themselves to you. Someone that is willing to give to you. Okay, you definitely have some good things coming your way. Let me give you your final messages, pile 2. This is such good news. Okay, so we have Kuan Yin, compassion. Look beyond yourself. So in this message, there is that calling to not only just being open to receiving, but also being open to giving, okay, to the universe, to others, allowing compassion to run through us. Realizing that, yes, we have our own problems and situations that we have gone through, but in the grand scheme of things, you know, there is so much more to our story than just that, okay? You will also find, for some of you, that your person has been through things the same way that you have, okay? So be able to extend that compassion as well. But I do feel like this person that is coming to you is going to be someone that compliments you extremely, extremely well. Where it almost feels like, you know, you are at home with this person. You know, metaphorically speaking. We also have Sophia, knowing. Share the intuitive wisdom you hold in your soul with your sisters and your soul family. So again, some of you, with the things that you have been through, have now accumulated, you know, so much knowledge on an emotional, mental, and spiritual level. And because this person that is coming to your life, I feel, is definitely a soulmate, okay, or part of your soul family. Going back to this compassion, there is going to be a need for you both to give to each other. You're going to compliment each other, okay? So these things and this, you know, information or wisdom that you now have, share that with this person. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Don't hold back from this person, because I feel that you two will actually be able to help each other ascend even higher on a spiritual, emotional, and mental level. This is definitely someone that's going to be right on your wavelength, okay, or right at the level that you are. And instead of, possibly in the past where you have trauma bonded with other people, it seems like this is something that's definitely going to be more on a spiritual level. So that's what you have to look forward to, pile 2. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, definitely comment, okay, as well. I would love to see all of your comments. And we are now going to move on to pile 3. Hi, pile 3, and welcome to your spread. You have, of course, chosen the Sacred Self Oracle deck along with the Amethyst Crystal. Now, just a little bit about the amethyst. This is a stone that is of spiritual protection and purification. It also allows you to rid yourself of negative influences and attachments. So for some of you, if you chose this pile, you could resonate with the storyline of, wanting to free yourself from past negative patterns in regards to your romantic connections, and just wanting to create an environment or welcome a connection that allows you to be free, where you can come together with another person in a very healthy way, okay? So avoiding any sort of negative attachments. So for pile 3, focusing in on the month of April. If I say May, forgive me. I feel like I've been saying May for some reason, but this is for April, okay? Pile 3. In regards to love for the month of April, what does pile 3 need to know or be aware of? All right, so first message that is coming out: dare to adventure outside of your comfort zone. This is a time of expansion, new opportunities, and doing things you've always held back on. There is no more time to waste. Get out there and explore. So I'm getting already the energy that some of you are very much homebodies. Okay, you may not get out much and have an opportunity to meet people. Some of you could find that you're more so on dating sites or meet people through social media. But there may be a need for some of you in order to bring in some sort of love in April or beyond by, actually doing it the old-fashioned traditional way, leaving your home and meeting someone face to face. Okay, some of you could also find that the person that will come towards you or be for you is someone that is typically outside of what you are used to or familiar with. This person could be from a different background, culturally, or geographically, whatever the case. But overall, there's that energy of you stepping beyond what it is that you know to bring in this love that you are wanting, singles. Okay, we also have: do not give up on something that you really want right now. There's an obstacle or uphill climb that you're facing, but this is only a test. What you want, you will achieve. Keep going. So since this is a love reading, we are going to apply this to your love life. Some of you could be feeling as though you are completely ready to just give up on love. It's not for you anymore. You're not having success or luck. Let's just kind of put it on the back burner. But you are having the message here that love is something that you do truly want to bring into your life. And any sort of test that you feel you are going through are there to kind of teach you important lessons and get you ready for your true love. Okay, so for some of you that are ready to give up, possibly, you are being called to, called against doing that, basically. and to keep going. You know, don't give up on love just because you've been having some tough times, okay? Or don't feel as though love is just not going to ever come to you. Now look at that as I'm just saying this, right? We have believe in the impossible and just for a while indulge in a fantasy or two of yours and remember what it feels like to hold space for innocence and blind faith. Make a wish, you may be surprised. So that right there tells me that some of you have decided to kind of give up on it. And that is because you've been let down in the past. Some of you have been through experiences that made you feel as though love is just kind of like a big game. You know, it's not real. It's all this kind of fantasy or illusion, mind games, you know, all that kind of thing. And we have kind of lost our trust. We no longer blindly believe in love, and we need to kind of, how do we put it? Kind of tap back into that energy of how we felt, maybe even when we were with our first love, okay, or the first experience that we had with love that has sort of been lost. But you are being called to try to tap back into that if you can, because, you know, you kind of have this wall or this barrier up, and these negative thoughts in regards to love, which may be keeping it at a distance from you. Let's see what your blockages are, which we already have some inklings, but love blockages for pile 3. One more. Okay, the first one. What did I say? Okay, we have no good ones. So some of you truly do feel that, you know, all the good ones are either already taken or that just in general, there aren't any good ones out there. You know, again, love is a game. There's no one really out there for me. Soulmates are not real. Twin flames are not real. Okay, just this energy of you believing that, you know, love is just some big fairy tale. All right, but the thing is, I do still get, and especially if you are watching this video, obviously you are wanting something. So we may need to release this belief that, you know, love doesn't exist or there's no one for me. How are you going to accept it into your life if that's the energy that you're carrying around? Give me one more for pile 3, please. We also have being cold. You seem unapproachable because you are aloof. Try being more friendly. So like I said, because of your beliefs, a lot of you may kind of be, you know, RBF, if you know what that means. Resting blank face, or just kind of putting yourself at a distance from others. No one feels as though they can get close to you. It's giving me that Queen of Swords, King of Swords energy. Like I said, we're going to need to release that, pile 3. So let's turn to the tarot now. A month of April for pile 3 singles. Show me what that looks like. What does the month of April look like for pile 3 singles? Just allow me to get the cards out. So we are being faced with this choice or this calling to kind of awaken, in a sense, in the love department. I feel that a lot of you will make the effort to kind of not be as cold, because I see that you will be attracting a lot of people, okay? And being a lot more friendly, being a lot more peaceful, okay? And just kind of accepting people coming your way. You are someone that is very attractive, very caring, very nurturing, okay? And I do feel a lot of you will be stepping into your feminine energy, regardless of your gender, okay? Just kind of being a lot more approachable and again, allowing the, new opportunities or new potential partners to be able to come your way without getting scared away. There's an energy of there being a renewed sense of hope and faith in regards to love. So it does seem like there will be, a prosperous month ahead. So maybe some of you will be taking my advice, but definitely feel like you will have a lot of potential suitors coming your way, pile 3. Now, what will we need to possibly look out for, or give me more for pile 3 for the month of April? Be careful of running into money problems, spending too much, especially on credit cards or anything like that. Just overall being irresponsible with your money, because you could find that that does affect your love life. So be careful of that. Okay, we also have the married card coming out. Hopefully none of you find yourselves in a situation with someone that is already married. You could find someone in this month that, appeals to you or attracts you so much that you begin to think about marriage. Because like I said, it does look like a very, very abundant month for love. Could have marriage on the brain, on the mind. Give me one more for pile 3. Uh-oh. Okay, and we also have eavesdropping. So again, a whole lot of interest, pile 3. You could have someone that is so into you or so, just admiring you that they want to know everything, okay? I don't get this in like a creepy way or anything like that. For some of you, you could definitely be creeped out. But it's just kind of that energy of someone wanting to know so much about you and getting to know you more, that not only are they just going to be talking to you, but trying to find, all this information on you, gather up as much as they can. So I would say definitely that you guys have someone coming your way. Even if it's not something that is super long lasting, which we're going to look into in a second, but a lot of potential suitors, or at least one in particular, that is going to be very interested in you. Pile 3 and the person coming their way or that situation. Give me more. So with this 10 of Pentacles, we have a situation, possibly indicating long-term security and stability with someone, abundance, luck. Okay, so you could definitely be finding that the person you will connect with in the month of April, it can be something that has the potential to last for quite a long time. Okay, with this 3 of Wands, we are wanting adventure, travels. So you could find that you meet this person while traveling. Either you are traveling and happen to meet them, or they are traveling possibly to your city. Again, like I said, this could be someone that is, from a different background. So they could be, on their travels when you guys meet. This could also be someone that is a little bit younger than you, or you just find that you are the, a little bit more mature one in the situation, which doesn't necessarily have to be a horrible thing. Okay, and there could definitely be a lot of lustful desires or a very lusty energy. You guys could feel very connected to each other, almost like magnets, where you are just drawn to this person, because this can indicate sort of an obsession. Again, not necessarily in such a harsh way. It doesn't have to be. I know the Devil card can scare a lot of people because of obviously the symbolisms, but this can also, just manifest as something that is, highly magnetic and even tempting. Let me just see if I can get any more. And we pretty much have, all kinds of energy. We have earth sign energy, fire sign, air sign. We also have Capricorn, which is again an earth sign. Why is the Devil card here for this connection? Let's just make sure that we are not running into any sort of problematic situations. Why is the Devil card here for this connection? So I will definitely let you know if there is something we need to be on the lookout for or avoid. Okay, and we have the Strength card along with the Ace of Cups. So again, with the Strength card giving Leo energy, it does still just indicate, kind of the same thing of what I said, where this is going to be a very fiery, very passionate romance, but also it's going to offer you an abundance of emotions and love, new beginnings, compassion, okay, intimacy. So I don't feel as though the Devil is a negative thing. I just feel that you two will definitely bond and be very, very attracted and almost sort of magnetized towards one another. So I feel you also have pretty good things coming your way, pile 3, in the month of April. Let's go to your last message. This pile 3 needs to hear. Pile 3. Okay, we have Urania perspective. It is all in the mind. Okay, so these self-limiting beliefs, these, ideologies or negative things that you have been or you have come to believe about love, okay? Remember that these things are kind of just all in your mind, and you are able to create your own reality at any time, pile 3. You're able to shift your perspective at any time that you so choose. Give me one more, okay? We also have Ariadne untangling. I am patient with myself in the process of exploring the labyrinth of my mind. So again, all about it being, minds, things being in your mind, exploring your mind, why we have gotten to this point where we have these, thoughts about love, and kind of untangling that and getting to the root of the matter so that we can fully blossom into our true selves that are able to, welcome in love and not have these negative thoughts or fears or feelings about it. So that is what I have for you, pile 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe. Definitely comment as well. I would love to see your comments. And we are now going to move on to pile 4. Hello, pile 4, and welcome to your spread. You have chosen the Golden Insights Oracle along with this beautiful clear quartz stone, which is a very powerful amplifier, okay, and is used generally for its healing properties and its ability to help those that use it to spiritually ascend. Okay, so that could resonate for your specific love situation. But let's go ahead and get into your oracle cards, pile 4. Specifically in regards to the month of April. What do we have coming out? Pile 4 singles, month of April. Okay, so the first card that we have coming out is gift. So some of you could find that you have something very unexpected coming in the month of April, an unexpected gift, or you being rewarded for all of the things that you have gone through in your past. Okay, some of you could find that your past in regards to love is not the best. You have had a lot of tough times, possibly been, down and out, but there is a gift that is coming your way from the universe to reward you for these things that you have been through and to bring you happiness. What else is coming out for pile 4? We also have steering. So a lot of you are going to be taking the driver's seat of your own love life, okay? You are wanting to be the one that is in control instead of feeling like, love is something that is so unpredictable and so much out of your control, which of course it is because, especially if we believe in things, fate and free will and all these things that are at play. But I feel that more so with you, it's kind of more so that energy where we have, possibly not been in tune with ourselves or even allowed past partners to kind of dictate what goes on behind the scenes or in regards to where our connection is going. So a lot of you are finding now, as a single person and individual, that this is something that you kind of want to change, changing direction in the sense that we want to now have more control of ourselves and where our love lives are going, what we bring in, what we put out, all those sorts of things. So anything else for pile 4? Month of April. Okay, we also have the Scorpion coming out. Some of you could even have a Scorpio placement coming your way. Again, with this theme of control, a lot of you are definitely feeling as though you were put in a position before, again, where you were not able to make those sort of decisions or go after what it is that you truly want, because that is coming back out again. But also, some of you are looking for a whole lot of passion in regards to this new connection that is possibly coming to you. All right, wanting to work on your magnetism and attracting more people to you. So you are definitely in a position of wanting love, or at a very minimum, a connection where you can be as passionate and as, exciting and adventurous as you want it to be. That is something that it seems like you are craving, pile 4. So let's move on now to your possible love blockages that are, hindering growth in that area. Pile 4, what's that love blockage? And look at what we have, okay? So too passive. Maybe that is why we are wanting so much control now. In the past, we have been too passive, not taking the initiative to go after the people that we want or speak up for the things that we want, you know, to keep this passion ignited. You know, that's why you may have this sort of almost obsession with control now. We also have a blockage coming out that some of you are seeking perfection or wanting the perfect ultimate build a partner, okay? And you are being reminded that no one that you meet in life ever is going to be that perfect mate. Everyone has their flaws, and you are going to have to just kind of take the good with the bad. Obviously, it's definitely good to have standards and boundaries when it comes to that. But for some of you, it is possible that you take it to possibly a whole other level, okay? So we're going to look into the tarot now. The month of April for pile 4 singles. What does that look like? Three cards, please. What does the month of April look like for pile 4? So with this 7 of Pentacles, some of you are definitely going to be reflecting on past relationships, past connections, and people to kind of ask yourselves, how exactly did we get here, okay? And there is going to be a choice that you have to make with this Judgment card, and that choice will lead to some sort of renewal or awakening within yourself. All right. I feel like once you do this self-reflection and just reflecting on, again, certain things that have happened in regards to your love life, you are definitely going to be ready and willing to kind of jump back out there, into the dating pool, seeing what that has to offer, and if we will be able to attract any suitors, okay, good suitors that match what it is that we truly want. Anything that pile 4 needs to be on the lookout for, or anything else that is significant. Pile 4. Uh-oh. Okay. So some of you could still have an ex-lover in your energy and needing to release them, possibly. We also have divination spying coming out, which could be you. Of course, you are here watching a tarot video, you know, because this card says someone is consulting the tarot to get information on you, getting readings on you, or asking a psychic. So you guys are kind of turning to divination tools to kind of get more information about where you are possibly heading, or even later on down the line, if you do find someone that you are interested in, that could continue with you consulting tarot or psychics. But again, be aware of an ex-lover trying to come back into your energy, pile 4, especially if that's not what you are wanting. And you may not be wanting that because we have a toxic connection, all right? Constant fighting, constantly being on thin ice with each other, but not wanting the relationship to end for whatever reason, because it is comfortable, because we find a little bit of stability in instability and chaos and drama, okay? So there's going to be a need to kind of release this ex-lover. For some of you, don't go too overboard with getting tarot readings or psychic readings. And also, you know, release this toxic connection, possibly from your past, or engaging in habits that will make your next connection become something that is toxic. So does pile 4 have anyone coming their way, or a specific love situation coming their way that we can see? in the month of April? Is there a lover or love situation coming? Well, it looks like we are in self-protection mode. So how can we expect anything to come in when we are guarding our hearts with our whole lives, okay? Not letting anyone in and keeping to ourselves. There's this energy that we want to just kind of jump out there, and we might even jump back out there and start going on dates. But once we possibly connect with someone, now we clam back up and kind of hold back in regards to that. And the sad part about it is, look at this. Pile 4, do not miss out on the connection of your lives, okay? With this 10 of Cups, we have the utmost satisfaction and emotional connection. We have the Lover's card, a possible soulmate, you know, a divine union. But because we are holding back, we are going to possibly miss out on this. And that would be really unfortunate. Who is this person coming their way or wanting to come their way that they are going to kind of ruin it with? Okay, this could be a person that does a lot of traveling. Maybe a fire sign energy. Someone that moves pretty fast. Or is, you know, always on the go. 4 of Swords, we have air sign energy. So this is a person that is very calm, very non-confrontational, okay? So any inkling of toxicity or drama is going to push this person away. And that seems like the exact person that you need, okay? For a lot of you, I feel like you could definitely be drawn to some sort of drama or chaos. Again, finding stability and comfort, as, you know, off as that may sound, that is, you know, a circumstance sometimes. But I feel like with this person, they are someone that is very peaceful and someone that would be very disturbed by drama. Give me one more. Okay, and we also have the 9 of Pentacles. So this is someone that is very independent, financially stable, just has a lot of abundance around them, a very peaceful, calm, serene energy, all right? That's the person that you are going to push away. Someone that knows how to take care of themselves, someone that is independent, someone that avoids chaos and drama and just wants to enjoy peace and relaxation and harmony, luxury, okay? You are possibly going to miss out on this person because you are holding back or not giving yourself to the connection. So just kind of be mindful of that, pile 4. I'm going to give you your last messages before we go ahead and end. But you definitely have someone on the way in April. And unfortunately, like I said, I feel like you could, you know, somehow ruin it or end up pushing it away. Messages for pile 4. Before my camera dies. Like, even your messages are being stubborn. Pile 4. What messages do we have for pile 4? Okay, so we have Helios, generosity, give and you shall receive, okay? It doesn't get any more clear than this. You have to give. You have to give yourself, give your love in order to receive someone else and their love. Okay, we also have Athena, trust. Surrender your concerns to the universe. You have been heard. The universe has your back, okay? Surrender all your fears, all your worries, all of your traumas, And just know that you will be taken care of. Do not be afraid to let love in, because like I said, I see you guys possibly missing out on the love of a lifetime, okay, with a partner that really balances you out really well. That's what I have for you, Pile 4. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe. I will definitely have more videos on the way, and I will see you all next time.